Welcome back, guys. We are getting started with our top 4 Smash Brothers 4 Wii U Tournament by Nintendo at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible right now. This is a 12 and under tournament, and we have seen some great plays from these players. I'm a little intimidated myself, to be honest.
Yeah, originally my plan was to say, oh, you guys can come play me. I'm just, going to keep my credentials at this point. But it's just been such a good showing of skill and talent and just understanding just the ins and outs of the game, The
fundamentals,
yeah.
yes. And I'm hoping that a lot of players that have participated in this tournament managed to come out with a lot of learning knowledge of the game, the terms, what they could improve on. It's something that they could take into consideration from when they go to their next local tournament. They make friends, they teach their friends new things that they learned at this tournament. But we currently have top 4 right now. This is crazy.
And we have Ian and Nathan in winner's side for winners finals, which congratulations,
goodness.
No matter what happens, that's just a phenomenal just to be there. And then we have Declan and Ivan in the loser side for loser semis.
Yep. So we currently have Declan and Ivan on stream right now.
On screen, about to get started. And win or lose, I hope they all come away with lifelong friends. That's one of the most important things. Take everything you're learning right now from this stream. Go make some new friends. Go teach them. Just, new buddies.
Yep.
New buddies all around.
And so we're seeing, was that the taunt at the beginning? I don't know if that was intentional, but.
It's not for glory, that's all I'm going to say.
But we currently have here Bayonetta versus Cloud. So
on Final Destination, not very many places to hide, which is going to come into play.
And the platforms, so both of these players are going to be able to make it back on stage a little bit easier than if they were to land on the platform and get pressured from below.
And right now, I love what Ivan just did right there. Ran around back and forth, baited out his opponent, and then hits him with an F smash when he gets him off the stage. Great edge guard coming in from Deck.
I want to call it the Ivan special.
The Ivan special.
The Ivan special, because Ivan really utilizing that fair very well.
Yes, and not only did he display the fair, but also just having the patience before he actually went for it and setting his opponent up.
And using the Ivan special, though. Declan not being able to get his counter out at that moment. It did come out, but since Declan did use it quite a bit, it was unable to really get a follow-up after it. A follow-up being a string of combos you could kind of possibly get out of one move.
Yeah, great stuff. And the up smash coming in from Ivan, not enough to get rid of Declan's stock quite yet.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Okay, well, that movement that I'm seeing right now.
And again, Ivan just kind of staying in his shield, which is just really smart. Recognizing Bayonetta can't get rid of your stock off of the grab, so you might as well shield if you're worried about losing your stock.
So I like all these grabs that I'm seeing from Ivan. Ivan realizing that Declan keeps falling into his shield. It is very possible in the game to hold shield with the back buttons of your controller and then press A. If you do that, you actually grab in the middle out of shield just like that.
Yeah, and good stuff in. Oh my goodness, and Ivan just such good understanding right there. The anti-air coming in, being up smash. And Bayonetta's down air is good, but it's not good enough to beat Cloud's Store.
Wow, acknowledging Bayonetta's down air and punishing Bayonetta's down air.
Yeah, great stuff. Just great stuff all around. And now it's really going to be up to if the Bayonetta can make the adjustments, which in this case is switching characters to Cloud.
Okay, so we're seeing the double Cloud.
And Ivan is looking at Declan like, are you sure you want to do this? You want to Cloud Ditto me? I love it. I love the confidence of Ivan. Win or lose, that is a sign of a talented, someone that just knows what they're doing for sure.
And as an end result, hopefully both these players can come out, having some fun with this experience.
They will, for sure. There's no way you can come out of this without having fun. Just plain and simple.
So I guess right now they're deciding on a stage, deciding on Smashville.
Which does have one platform to help out Declan maybe a little bit, because landing was one of the major issues he had against Ivan. And they both choose to start with limit.
This is
We're going to have a fair game.
They're having the stare down right now.
Oh, one of them taunts, one of them uses it. They both use it. Okay, and then they get started right away. That looked choreographed. Oh my goodness.
They're talking to each other in the middle of the match. All right, so I do this, you do this.
Okay.
All right, so both of these players really having some fun right now with Cloud.
And we know for sure they're having fun to do something like that. But right now, Ivan did start off with a slight disadvantage, but right now got it right back, and he connects with the F smash on the landing of Declan. Great read coming in from him. Declan tries to fire back, just doing a down smash, an F smash of himself. But Ivan displaying that patience and not getting caught out by it.
Oh my goodness. So in the air, acknowledging where Declan was, he kind of hit him with a side B from Limit.
And then the down smash, which puts Declan off stage. Is he going to be able to recover?
Oh!
Ivan loses his stock to himself.
Declan taunting, knowing that, you know, that wasn't me.
So they both are just, this is definitely a friendly battle right now. Declan's like, I don't really want to use the limit. I want to defeat you in other manners. And Ivan is,
I don't know how Ivan feels about that right now.
Ivan's letting him get limit, though.
That's true. Okay, what's... Oh my goodness, okay.
They both are having fun. I love it. I hope you guys at home love it. But with that said, Ivan's definitely still not playing around. He is in it to win it. But Declan is not out. He can't take advantage of Cloud's recovery.
Wow.
Good anti-air right there.
Good option.
I have a feeling these two are friends.
Maybe they're like training buddies.
But 35% sitting on Ivan. Declan at 129%. He can lose his stock right now if he does get hit by something. Neutral B not quite enough to do it yet, though. And they both, I feel like, have gentlemen to charging limit. The crowd loves it. They are going crazy every time they do it. All right, the grab does come through. Ivan has a chance to edge guard him. Is he going to take it?
Oh my goodness, the punish with limit up B at that very moment.
Great stuff coming in from Ivan. They shake it off. Great match. And with that, we're going to get kicked off onto loser semis. With that, we're going to get kicked off on winter finals. I am sorry, that was actually loser semis. But that was just such great play, and I love the sportsmanship. Even in the end, in a very competitive setting, they still decide, you know, we're going to have some fun with this. We're going to put on a show for everybody.
Really good. That's a great example of great sportsmanship, as you announced. You know, I just like to see both these players having some fun. They're kind of like laughing about it. That's great.
I think they're expecting to see each other again in grand finals.
You know, this actually is a perfect example of like the friendships that could come out of this tournament. So, you know, imagine the friendships that you could have from your local scene too.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be that friendly. I'm not letting you charge your limit for free. But I commend them on doing it.
All right, so currently on stream we have Ian versus Nathan. All right, so as we've been seeing a lot, starting matches on Final Destination.
We had the little Mac that could burst the Great Bad Witch being Bayonetta.
Now, I do believe this is the Bayonetta main that we've been seeing really take advantage of down smash.
Yeah, so in that down smash will come into play against a Little Mac whose recovery isn't quite the best. But right now, Nathan is not getting hit by anything to go off stage, so that down smash is not coming into play for Ian. And right now, Nathan did kind of back up, retreat for a second.
Oh, seeing the oh my goodness, the Ian special, but that's still not gonna matter. Nathan being able to take that stock.
Yeah, managed to barely get back onto the stage, and right now he does have KO Punch.
Oh, this is kind of scary. KO Punch actually doesn't matter if you're shielding. You'll get hit by it.
And at this percent, KO Punch will get rid of Bayonetta stock. And he almost had it very close, but very fortunate for Ian because that would have connected. We'd be talking about game 2 right now. All right, but right now, Ian trying desperately to get Nathan off the stage, but the counter coming into play, and this might be the chance that he needed. And he does manage to take the first stock from Nathan.
Good awareness from Ian, charging that up smash all the way. He really needed that stock. Gets countered.
You don't talk often about Little Mac's counter, but it's definitely a good tool to get out of combos.
Wow. So unfortunately, he fell down through the stage and SD. No, it does happen a lot in tournament, but you kind of have to shake it off and keep up your composure, because if you just let it get to you, you know, that actually affects your gameplay.
It definitely does. I can speak from personal experience. It's happened to me.
Oh, yeah.
So I commend them on, because I have a feeling it's not going to happen to them. I just get this feeling that we're going to see a great match, Game 2, even though Ian did manage to, you know, take his own life. I think he's going to power through it.
Game 2, let's go.
And they decide to go to Town and City. This is a great stage for both of these players, actually. Bayonetta has a lot of combos that can get rid of your opponent's stock off the top of the stage. And Little Mac just hits so hard. And these blast stones aren't quite as large as some of the other stages.
Oh my gosh! Is this the first shield break that we see on stream? Oh, lordy.
I believe it is. And right now, Nathan is just running away with this match. Choosing all the right options. But with that said, Ian just completely shifts gears and starts mounting some offense of his own.
Wow, Ian almost powering through that, too.
And the KO punch is coming into play again if he can hit the ground. Ian is not going to let him do it, though.
Oh, he's... Okay, so the thing is with Little Mac is he lacks a lot off stage. His recovery isn't the best. So when you're playing Little Mac, you don't really want to play him off stage too often, because chances are you won't be able to make it back to stage as easy as most characters.
Oh, and that was a great option right there coming in from Nathan. Possibly the only thing that would have netted him the stop right there. And we have a slugfest right now. They both are just firing away with everything in their arsenal. Good job by Ian, slowing down the pace of the match just a little bit. And can Nathan make it back?
Down smash? Oh, no. Yeah.
And like we were saying, Ian did not let that get to him.
Nope.
He lost game 1 by, you know, a self-destruct, but he came back game 2 fired and just ready to go.
I feel like Ian actually realized that, you know, Little Mac off stage can't really do much at that moment. And maybe it was like, all right, I'm just going to play here on the stage, be safe, and I'm going to get you off.
And it worked.
Yep.
Solid game plan. Exactly what you want to do to a character like Little Mac. And this time on Battlefield, which you don't see Little Mac choose this stage a lot, because sometimes your opponent will jump on the platforms and it's really hard to hit him up there.
Oh my goodness. So what we just saw there is Ian taking advantage of the platforms.
Yeah, 57% is definitely a huge lead. And now Little Mac off stage again. But luckily for Little Mac, the up B was enough to go through the down smash of Ian's Bayonetta. And he does have KO punch again if he can manage to get back on stage, which he did do. And he does connect it.
Confirm! He gets the confirm from down tilt. What you mentioned earlier, he lands it. Great awareness from Nathan at that moment.
And that's the type of thing to get you fired up, you know. Talk about a swing of momentum. But just like that, Ian hitting Nathan with the F smash. We have a game on our hand. We have a game 3. Last stock each.
Can take this right now.
This is such a great winter finals. And right now, Ian is definitely had a combo going, but Nathan just interrupting it with that counter. Down tilt to F smash coming in, and another down smash. Nathan poised to run away with this match.
Oh my goodness. Ian still making it back on stage right now. Nathan trying to make sure Ian struggles greatly.
We cannot count Ian back by any means. If he gets Little Mac off the stage, he can run away with this.
Oh, and we have a KO punch right now.
Oh, my goodness, he throws it out.
Oh, my goodness.
He just throws it out. He gets the victory.
That pop-off. Great play from both these players.
We have a Little Mac who is in grand finals.
Wow. That was the best pop-off. Great
that
play
was amazing
from Ian and Nathan
oh my
right
goodness.
now. Wow.
That was just, and to just recognize the situation, because he knew how much aggression was going on, and he just said, you know what, this time, because you kept rolling, I'm inside your head, you're not going to do it, just ran up and did it.
Yep.
That is confidence
That was that pressure of putting your opponent in the corner at that moment. And he's like, all right, so he's trying so hard to get back on stage, I'm going to make sure he does it. Wow.
Wow. He won that round with 2 KO punches.
Yep.
One of them was a combo. Down tilt to KO punch is actually real with Little Mac.
Yep.
So you have to be wary of it. But there is the slight advice that maybe you can take away from this if he does go back and, you know, watch the VOD, is that when your opponent does get KO punch, you have to wait like, I think it's 8 to 10 seconds before you can actually knock KO punch out of your opponent.
Okay.
So sometimes you just got to be a little defensive and then wait until you can get the one hit that you need to make sure you're not in jeopardy of losing your stock to KO punch.
Yep. Yep. You have to be really careful too.
Wow. But he does get another chance. So he's not out. He does have loser finals, which he's going to run into right now.
Yep. We're going to have loser finals on stream. We have Ian versus Ivan. Right, so both of these players, you know, the crowd cheering them on, going crazy right now.
I'm going to clap it up for him as well. Both
yes,
of these players
honestly.
are into top 3 at Comic-Con, at San Diego Comic-Con, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, an event by Nintendo out of 64 players.
And these children are only 12 and under, and we're seeing crazy gameplay right now.
Yes, yes. The patented Bayonetta, the patented Cloud coming through. And the craziest thing about this is when you go to most tournaments, you do not hear about a Little Mac making it far, let alone being in grand finals of an event. So he did it through like so many difficult characters, so many hard opponents.
Managing to not let his recovery, you know, whip him off the stage.
And they choose to go in Final Destination, starting off with a taunt.
All right. So we have the starting taunts. You know, I see this as pretty good sportsmanship from both of these players. You know, they're kind of enjoying themselves right now. Ooh,
Definitely.
really scary situation right there.
Yeah, even though Ivan was only at 13%, if Ian would have hit the right button, could have actually gotten that stock very, very early.
Oh, nice spot dodge there. I don't think I've actually experienced spot dodge. Spot dodge is when you're holding shield and then you press downwards on the analog stick at the same time. So it's not necessarily you holding shield, but you kind of dodge it at that very moment. Like that. You kind of dodge that attack being thrown at that moment.
Like we said, it is vulnerable at the end of it if you don't time it perfectly. And a
You
great wait right there by Ian, expecting the air dodge from Ivan and then F-smashing him forward.
Okay, great grab there.
Oh, and that was so important right there. When Cloud does get limit, he's forced to use on any B move. Ian actually converted with the Nair to hit Ivan off stage and force him to use that limit.
Yep.
And punishes the landing with the F-smash. Ivan taking the first stock of this game.
Bayonetta does kind of die early considering how light she is.
Ian tried to go for it. Wow. You don't say Ian tried to go for a smash attack, but wasn't quite enough to get the kill yet. A little too slow. Out off the stage, he can make it back.
Oh my goodness, that was such great awareness from Ian. Understanding that Ivan possibly could have had a hitbox from his recovery and try to counter it.
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
And that's what we were talking about earlier. If you just get the right hit on Cloud while he's recovering, you can get rid of his stock because his recovery doesn't go that well left and right, just very well up and down.
He's aware of Cloud's recovery. He knew that Cloud doesn't have the best, you know, distance from, you know, him from the area off stage to the ledge. So he just had to hit him once and that was it.
But Ivan's definitely not letting it deter him by any means. Has Ian at 105% right now, and one limit will take it. And the side B does take game number 1 for Ivan.
Great sportsmanship.
And now it's going to be a question of, is Ian going to recognize, you know, a couple mistakes that he made? Or is he going to maybe try a different stage? Or a character is also an option.
All right, so are we going to see a possible character switch? It seems like both these players are kind of set on their characters. So now, I do believe... Okay, so Dreamland?
That seems to be what they are deciding. Maybe he's hoping the platforms will assist, which I personally love stage with platforms. So I always tell everyone, just, you know, go to Battlefield, go to Dreamland.
Yeah, this was Ian's pick, so interesting to see how Ian decided to pick a stage with platforms. I feel like it's kind of better for Bayonetta to have platforms, only because like when she lands from using her aerials, you know, she has a platform there to, you know, help her out. As we're seeing right now, the string of combos that Ian has
are great. Be 74% already and still trying to tack it on with that beautiful jab coming through, in the patience right there by Ian to wait for the air dodge, get the grab. Right. Ivan trying to throw out an F smash, but Ian was just all over it, holding that chill, being very defensive. In F smashes, Ivan off the stage. Isn't able to get the kill quite yet, but Ian is doing a great job. Air coming through from Ian, but off the stage now, and Ivan catches Ian twice. Great stuff.
Good to see that Ivan isn't trying to play off stage either, knowing what happened last game.
And Ian just trying to force the kill. Sometimes you can't force it. You have to let the kill come to you.
Wow, tried to actually go for a read there.
And he makes it back. I don't know how those hands grabbed that ledge, but he is a very fortunate soul at the moment. And a beautiful tech coming in from Ivan right there. Otherwise, he would have lost his stock when he hit the stage.
Did he tech that?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh!
Again, very aware of the situation that Ivan was placed in and kind of punished him for it too.
And Ian kind of stayed on the side of the stage with the wall claim.
Oh no, but this is Bayonetta.
Oh, but he makes it back! Such good understanding of Bayonetta using the wall, because if you side B into it, you can actually jump off of it.
Yep. Saving your jump too.
Great stuff. Is he going to come down with another forward air? No, Ivan freeing up a little bit of space, leaving himself for just a bit with that neutral B. Very good grab coming in. Up throw, not going to do it quite yet, though. Oh, not the win time.
Are we
Is he
going
going
to
to down smash? It was so close. Oh, and he tries to do it again. And he makes it back still. Great performance coming from Ian right now.
Wow, Ian holding on to that second stock for dear life right now, playing with such strong
You've seen this earlier. The
will.
forward air going to do it.
But he has
Lemon,
Lemon,
he makes it back. Ivan still alive right now. Still has a chance at winning this round. Did he go too low this time?
Yep.
He did.
And he did not wall climb this time. So we're left with one stock each. Ivan versus Ian. This is intense right now.
He does have limit.
Oh.
And he does get 16% because of it. Cloud's a very strong character. If he manages to get Ian to about that 60-70% mark, and F-Smash will do it.
This is a really scary situation. Oh my goodness. Ivan taking complete control of the stage. Having Ian off stage. This could be anyone's game. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, if that F-Smash would have connected, Ivan would have won right there. Throws Ian off the stage, takes stage control. Is he going to go for an edge guard? No, he opts to just play it safe. Tries to get limit, maybe. He does indeed have limit.
Oh my gosh!
And he takes the victory! Phenomenal by Ivan right there. Even under such conditions, stays poised. Understood what it took to still get that victory. Cloud, a very strong character. Rage helping him out. Great composure.
Wow, that was
amazing.
Incredible from both these players.
In the position that he did this side B from, he was still in a position where you expect most Cloud mains to recover. He recognized the situation, threw it out, and took the victory for a solid 2-0. He fought for that 2-0.
Yeah, he did, definitely. Oh my goodness.
Wow, just wow.
Grand Finals, yes!
So we're in Grand Finals.
All right, we are currently in Grand Finals here at San Diego Comic-Con 12 and under tournament. Wow. Things have been incredibly hyped right now. We have the crowd going wild.
They love it, we love it, we know you love it.
I'm absolutely astonished right now. These players are actually really solid.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
When they told us we were going to come out and cast the 12 and under event, I was like, oh, this would be fun. They didn't tell me it was going to be high-level play. They didn't tell me we were going to have some of the best of the best, apparently. I feel like these people traveled here just for this tournament.
They knew about it in advance, and they were just like, all right, time to train.
Oh, my goodness. So we have Grand Finals going on. We have the crowd all excited, clapping it up for this event. This is just, I'm just so happy right now to watch this, to be in person. And we have a Little Mac versus Cloud. That's the crazy thing. Both these characters don't have the best recovery, but both these characters hit very hard on stage.
Yes, so we currently have Ivan and Nathan. So here's how Grand Finals works. So if Ivan wins the set, 3 out of 5, 2 out of 3, sorry. If Ivan wins the set, he actually resets the bracket.
And then if he wins one more time, he would win the entire tournament.
Yes.
But if Nathan wins either this best 2 out of 3, or if there's a second one, he wins the entire tournament. And a lot of damage coming in from the jab. Oh my goodness.
That was super armor.
Yes. Nathan recognized and said, okay, I'll take a little bit of damage, but you're going to be in a worse position than me. And he goes for the down tilt, does not connect. If he would have timed it right, he would have gotten it.
Now, I want to talk about how scary both these characters are, because both these characters, ooh, that is definitely going to take the stock. Both these characters have the option to kill with a limit. I say KO punch limit, and we have just limit in general.
Oh, but he makes it back somehow. Good understanding of his character. Last second getting that in there.
That was good try from Ivan, though. He did try to use side B because side B makes you stall a little bit in the air as Cloud. So hoping that maybe he could reach a little bit closer to the ledge. Unfortunately, not able to make it back.
So one of the really scary things that's going to come into play for Nathan is the fact that when Ivan does throw him off the stage, he does one limit. Well, he generally has been using one neutral B to force Nathan to jump high and then get hit by a smash attack afterwards. And we might see it again. He does throw it out there, and the down smash does connect, but it hits him the wrong way. So Nathan still has a chance at this. And
with KO punch.
Exactly.
Oh, misses it. And now we have limit charge. This is a really scary situation, especially for Little Mac. He does not want to be off stage. He's still going to be able to live off of that if he can make it back.
Which he does. Perfectly timed up B right there by Nathan to still keep this tournament hope alive. Oh.
Now, what you mentioned earlier in the last set was wall tech. Right at that moment, it kind of stage spiked him, and he was unable to make it back from it because there was no tech. So it kind of sends him downwards, and, you know, Little Mac's up B isn't the greatest.
Great showing by both of these players, though. Both of them are fighting in this to the end. You see him nodding his head. Okay, I know exactly what I need to do. I'm going to come back and fight even harder than I did just last time. Opting to go to Smashville, a stage that's very similar to Final Destination. There is one platform that moves left and right, but it doesn't always play a factor throughout the entire match.
Yeah. Okay, so Nathan acknowledging the charge forwards, the charge up smash, so he wanted to counter, but both players missing at that moment.
Yeah, and Nathan seeming to be a little more patient this time and selective about what attacks he's choosing. And it seems to be giving Ivan a little bit of a problem at the moment, at least. Okay, but he just
goodness, Nathan just wanted to go up stage like that, no fear.
That's a very bold player right there. With Little Mac's recovery, that is confidence. And good stuff of Nathan spacing out his F smash, knowing that it's safe if his opponent does block it, as long as he spaces it correctly. But this is when it starts to get scary for Nathan, because if he does get hit off stage, he can be set up for edge guard situation. As we're seeing right now. Oh, very, very smart though. Recognize the platform.
Goodness.
Up beast to it. KO punches right away.
Wow, that was a great example of stage awareness. Knowing that the platform was there to save him, he was even able to follow up with a KO punch afterwards.
Yeah, such good awareness. Like,
see, at that moment, the stage helped him there.
But just to even recognize that and to know he had an option to actually take a stock lead, that's phenomenal.
Yep.
Right now has his opponent at 15%. Trying to tack it on, waits out the F smash and counters with one of his own. And again, making great use of the F smash, but is it a little too much now? Makes it back. And with a punish at that, right now Nathan is just playing so great.
He's playing extremely safe, recognizing his percentage. Ooh, falling right into shield and getting shield grab by Ivan.
And is that going to be too far away for him to recover?
Nope, he did the side B to solve himself. Ooh, great roll! It's a ton.
Ivan has said, I'm not out of this yet. Oh, and he still makes it back. And Nathan said, you know what? This game is mine. You go off the stage. I'm going to try my shot at actually getting the stock on you.
That looked like it was going to counter.
I thought so as well, but Nathan obviously not at the percent where finishing touch will get rid of his stock quite yet. If Ivan does get enough limit again and does it again, though, he will indeed lose the stock to it.
Oh my goodness, if he doesn't have his shield broken first. Oh! Pressuring his opponent far enough off stage.
1-1. Game 3.
As you said, he acknowledged what happened last game. Was like, you know what? I'm going to take it back this game.
Now it's Ian's chance, though. Ian now has to decide what slide adjustments need to be made.
So both of these players staying true to their main.
I love it. I always respect that when you say, you know what? It wasn't my character. It wasn't the stage.
It was my play.
Exactly.
So we're coming back to Battlefield. Now, I do believe this was Ivan's pick.
It was indeed Ivan's pick. And Nathan countering the up B. Is that enough to take it? No! Ivan just so good at landing that up B, knowing exactly the perfect spacing and timing to recover every time.
Wow. Very wary of Ivan's shield, though.
Nathan doing a great job of applying the pressure right now. Opts to go for the counter, which was a good thought.
Ooh, having Nathan off stage trying to edge guard him.
Oh, and he does have KO punch. It is going to come into play. What's going to happen next? Ivan right now juggling his opponent so well, but Nathan turning it around with that up B to interrupt the combo.
Now, this is a really scary situation because Little Mac can KO underneath the platform. Ooh, but getting rid of that KO punch.
And there is a chance that Nathan is going to... Oh, my goodness. That came through. I'm surprised it actually didn't end the stock of Ivan. Very fortunate for him. That one will do it, though. Nathan right now up 1 stock in Grand Finals. If he wins this, he takes it all.
Ooh,
But
recognizing the air dodge there.
yeah, I've been saying I have something to say about it. F Smash coming through. Dead even game right now. Game 3 of Grand Finals.
And there's no taunt this time. These guys being true business, charging his limit.
Did get it. Goes for the side beat. Cross slash not able to really get anything yet for him. Oh, no!
Oh, unrecognizing the distance of his side B, and unfortunately, side B's off stage.
And his opponent can't believe it as well. Pats him on the back. Wow.
Wow.
Second set.
Play.
I mean, I don't want to say I'm happy for him, but I really wanted to see some more of these two players go at it.
This is still an opportunity.
Yeah.
This isn't over.
Second set right now. And that was a nail-biter in and of itself.
And he's ready. He's ready. Hopefully he doesn't let it shake him up. And this is the ultimate final set of Grand Finals here at San Diego Comic-Con.
Smash Bros. For Wii U, hosted by Nintendo. Where these 12 and under kids are just playing spectacular. Just knowing all the options, and right now you can even see him displaying the fundamentals, keeping his opponent off the stage, maintaining stage control, and then punishing the landing at that. Nathan gets him off the stage. Is he going to get something going? Another down smash. But he makes it back still.
My goodness. Nice spot dodge.
All right, KO punch is a factor again. Ivan has to be very careful if he wants to...
Ooh, he's trying to get that down tilt confirmed as we saw earlier, but Ivan's projectiles are going to take the KO punch out of him.
Nathan down smashing a little bit too early and taking some percent for it as well. And now he is off stage in the edge guard situation. And somehow he evades it and changes the tides.
What a brave Little Mac.
I think he thinks he has wings. I'm going to tell you the truth. And Nathan just firing away with these smash attacks, knowing that if he lands just one on Ivan, he can go for an edge guard situation.
Wow, the movement that I'm seeing from Ivan right now.
And it paid off in the end. Not only did he manage to bait out the limit from Ivan, but he managed to get a kill off of it at that.
Just patient play right there, paying off.
Dash attack to dash attack. Waits for the air dodge, punishes with the down smash. Nathan is definitely having momentum on his side right now.
Now, Nathan managing to land, still having KO punch right now.
All right, and Nathan is doing what he needs to do best. He understands that last time he lost his KO punch. Oh!
Trying to get the down tilt to KO punch confirmed.
Only at 30%. one cross slash will indeed
Oh
almost tie it up, but not anymore. Lands on the ground, wakes up with a down smash. Ivan grab to grab. Great stuff of punishing Nathan's landings.
I've been trying to really kill the momentum that Nathan has with those grabs. Great
Up smash. Waits for it, but the counter lasts just long enough. Nathan right now has him off stage. Gonna go for an edge guard situation.
He can make it back. Covers the roll with down smash. Wow.
Oh, but he misses again, and the F smash comes through, and Ivan takes game number 1.
Wow.
Wow. Nathan was doing so many things right, and both times he actually lost his stock because he tried to force a KO punch.
Yep.
We were just talking about patience. If he slows down his play just a little bit, you know, who knows where that would take him.
Exactly. No, I definitely agree there. He always wanted to get it out of confirm, which is really smart on his part, but trying to fish for it as in trying to always go for the same thing, your opponent's going to play a little bit differently, you know?
Right now, Nathan punishing these landings left and right.
Oh my goodness! Third grab, and we're going to see a fourth. No! Recognizing that his opponent wasn't going to make the same mistake there.
But Nathan now finally getting his chance to start his offense and put on a nice 40%.
That was a nice neutral stage tech there.
All right, one has KO punch, the other has limit. What's going to happen? And the finishing touch finishes the first stock of Nathan.
What's going on? What is happening right now? It's so incredible to see both these characters right now in grand finals having a KO option. Who's it? Oh my God!
And he's going to take it!
That's right! That's not going to be it. It's really
oh, but the down smash takes it right after! Even game right now. These players are here to play. This is what you want to see when you're watching a grand finals match. Second set, everything's on the line. Both players, last stock.
Oh my goodness, waited patiently there. Can he make it
but
back?
I don't think he can come back.
He can't come back. Wow.
And we have our victor.
Wow. That was incredible.
Wow. Ivan takes it. Beautiful play by both of them.
Both these players played so great. I want everyone to give them a round of applause. That was incredible play. Probably one of the hypest grand finals I've seen.
Period, ever. I don't care what event you went to. One of the best. And what it came down to at the end of the day was Ivan just had a little more patience. He understood, I'm going to wait this out. I'm going to wait that out. And he just made the right calls. Yep,
that right there, that's adapting. That's, you know, waiting for your opponent to do something first and then punishing them afterwards. Great play so far here at San Diego Comic-Con. I hope you all enjoyed this tournament. I sure did.
Me too. But obviously, Nathan may not have won, but he did get second place, and he put on a phenomenal show. You do not see Little Mac do well in very many places. I can count them on. I can't even just count the best players of Little Mac on my hand. I can even count the Little Mac mains in the world on one hand. And well, now I just added one more. I filled up all 5 fingers now. Thanks to Nathan.
Definitely. Thank you, Nathan, for being able to show us, you know, what a good Little Mac is.
And he spaced things. He knew what converted. Okay, down tilt to KO punches.
He practiced. That's training room. That's training room.
And the upbeat. He was not afraid to run off stage. He wasn't afraid to go for upbeat. Just great play by the Little Mac. Great play by the Cloud. Just great play all around. And this is out of 64 people. A Nintendo event. This is just beautiful. Nintendo doing this for the kids, you know?
Yes.
It's going to help them grow just as they become young adults, you know, having good sportsmen, you know, and then just grow as when you're trying to perfect the craft. There's anything you can do. If you can participate at a Nintendo tournament, you can do anything you put your mind to.
Oh, yeah. Fail and try and try and try again until you get the results that you want.
Yeah.
And hopefully with this tournament, we have provided enough knowledge for at least the basic competitor to understand a better understanding of the game itself. So that way when they go out and compete, they're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to bookmark this video. I'm going to check it out later. And I'm going to reference it backwards. So, you know, that way I can, you know, see what I'm doing wrong, what I could do better. And I'm just hope you guys really learn something from this.
Basically, when they go to their first tournament and they say, do you know the rules? They're going to be like, psh, obviously. I went to San Diego Comic-Con. Nintendo did a tournament. I know every rule. Do you want to learn? But yeah, and And show your friends as well. Show your parents. Let them know just what this community is really about. And most importantly, go home, find some people to play with, make some new friends. Get out there in your tournament scene, you know?
Yep. And hopefully they could even teach their friends a little something from what they learned today.
This is the next generation.
Yep.
We're watching them progress right now.
I really hope to see them, in the future compete.
Definitely.
It's a threat in the future, and it's actually really exciting.
They're a threat now. They're a threat in the present. All right, and with that, we hope you love the event. We are actually going to kick it over to JC, who's going to do the award ceremony for our top 2 contestants.
All right, guys, again, everyone that's in here, everyone that participated, a round of applause for everyone that made this tournament possible. Thank you so much. For all the families that were sitting there, for the crowd that was here, for all the 64 entrants, thank you so much for bearing with us. And again, now was that a heck of a grand finals or what? Give it up one more time for these 2 guys, Ivan and Nathan, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. For second place, we have a nice little swag bag to give away. Lots of goodies in there. Net, everyone, round of applause for Nathan! And in first place, we have the number first place prize. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for your tournament winner, Ivan! So again, thank you for everybody to come out. Excellent work to the both of you guys. Hope you guys see more tournaments and stuff. And thank you all for hanging out. Thanks to the guys in the stream. We'll catch you later. Stick around for more great stuff at SDCC. So thank you for watching, and we're out of here. Good night, guys.